You thought money is real, you thought economy is real, you thought you could have your financial freedom. But what if I told you it is a lie? Let me educate you today how the system and the economy was built to keep you in chains, to keep you dependent on it, while a handful of people keep all the wealth. So you mean to tell me that I'ma stay a slave forever? I ain't free. Is that what you're telling me? We got a problem. So I'm making this video because it took me years to attain this knowledge and recognize the truth. So I'm just sharing it with you so you don't have to waste time like me and go around in circles how I was going around. So this is very important. So let's start. So you've been lied to your whole life. You've been told that economy is something which is very delicate. It's very complex machine that you need to constantly keep working into. That the more hard work you put in, the more hours you put in, the better lifestyle you'll have, the better economy there will be. So hard work brings prosperity. And they basically scare you into working even harder. They tell you if you don't put in the hours, if you don't grind as hard, you'll be left behind, you'll be poor. And if you can do the things the millionaires and billionaires are doing, so you'll be rich like them, which is so far from the truth. The economy is designed to keep you in chains, basically. Friend, you don't know the golden rule. The bank always wins. Money did not always exist. It was created to control power and trade. And it has been shaped by the Rothschild dynasty and all the control. Like, imagine you print the money. Like, that's crazy. And then you're the richest person on earth. How is this even allowed? How are you, like, this makes no sense.
What is you saying? What is you trying to say?
Economics as a subject was created just so you believe in a concept of economy and economics. It was never there for you to get out of it, conquer it, or win in it. It's just there to make you believe, so you keep fighting the fight. Central banks print money out of thin air and lend it to governments or you, and they ensure that there will be endless debts. Like, if they like you so much, they'll just give you money and not charge you so much interest. But that's never the case.
They don't like you, homie. That's what it is. That's what's up.
A lot of people, there's so much debt in the world. Where does it come from? Why don't they just let it go? All the debt affects the inflation, and then who pays for it? You.
I'm paying for all the debt. Ain't nobody told me that.
The illusion of financial freedom. They tell you if you work hard, if you invest wisely, you will be out of this. You will conquer the system, you will win. You won't even believe it. Most of the jobs are fake. Scarcity is a manufactured illusion.
What is you saying? What is you trying to say?
I know it is hard to believe, but it is freaking mind blowing, and I'll get into it. And basically, the whole system is designed to keep you going in circles, and that's what you'll be doing for the rest of your life. You ever wonder why they tell you to work hard, and while the rich people don't even lift a freaking finger? And overnight, they just do a mass layover, they fire all these people, yet all the companies are just doing fine. They're profitable, they are always working. The system is working. The system does not need you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm getting it. How are these companies working when I'm not working?
Because, my friend, economy is not real. It was always fake. You were never meant to win in it. And you are just there to keep the illusion alive. You're participating in the illusion. Here's the deal. Most of the jobs are pointless. It's just to keep you busy, to make you feel like you're doing something important. It gives you some sort of purpose. That's what they want you to have. That's what the system wants you to have. Purpose keeps you pushing into this work culture, and you keep working for the system. If the system worked for you, if the system was built for you, how it claims that, it goes hand in hand, which it really does not. Having a purpose is very good to the economy because you keep buying stuff for them. You keep buying stuff to dress yourself up. They keep selling you images that you can look like this guy, you can beat that guy, you can beat that girl, right? And you keep dressing yourself up, you keep buying stuff. These images they're selling you, things that cost nothing. It's very similar to when you buy skins in a game, that you can look like this guy, you can be that guy, you can look this cool. And all you need to do is spend some money. Where you get money from? You gotta work to look like this guy, and then when you dress yourself up, you start acting like that guy. Because that guy is very cool, that girl is very cool. Everybody wants to look like that person. Ironically, it's never really affordable or cheap to look like that girl or that guy. It's always very expensive, right? And to have the lifestyle that goes along with your dressing, like, so you gotta pay. That's the whole game. Pay for that look. Like, there nobody is making it easier for any of you guys to look like that guy, to live that lifestyle. It's not even close, right? The whole game is to get the most money out of you. And for that, you will work for the system and then give them the money. While you make the companies better, richer, the stock prices go up, the evaluation goes up, you worked for it. But you all you get is a look that you have to spend on just to make yourself seem like high status.
Actually, mister, I would like to inform you that there are not enough resources to make, and it just costs a lot of electricity and all the expenses you have to pay.
So, one of the excuses that you are given is that the resources are scarce, which is further from the truth. The earth is abundant with resources. They control the market, they control everything, they control all the resources, they stock things. So, it seems like it's scarce. So one of the examples you can look into is the diamond market and how they made it seem like it was very rare and it's not available, when it was further from the truth. It was widely available. They had a lot of it and they stocked it into their warehouses to make it seem like that this thing is not available anywhere, and they do the same practice with everything else. And it might seem like what I'm saying is very crazy. How can this be that everybody is working in such a synchronicity that whatever I'm saying is the truth? But the truth is that everybody's in on it. The rules are made as such that the wealth will never be equally divided. Money is something which is a limited resource. There's only, like, let's say 100,000 of it, and everybody has to take their part from that 100,000. It does not multiply, it does not grow. The value of that 100,000 will always remain the same. When inflation happens, the number of the currency, just the zeros, goes up, but the value still remains the same. Value is limited. So I want you to take a look at this chart. This is data from 2022, where the 1% owns 41%, and it's up to 51% now. 30% is owned by the private firms, which is owned by the wealthiest, and 22% is the common man, and which is growing shorter day by day. 24% according to this. So then everybody figured out this trick, which was called "let's save money," and then they had tricks around it. One of them is limited time offer. Buy this, buy that. Hey, half percent off. I'ma go get some jeans for myself. Yeah. And one of them is inflation. Whatever you had is not worth shit now. You just need more money. And it just keeps happening, and we don't know how it's happening. Economy is not in our control. It's out on the loose. Somebody catch it. They basically realized is, if you keep saving up, if you go with that trick, the economy crashes. So they have ways to work around that. The only wealth is land, skills, and community. And what does the economy do? It takes away, it leaves no value for your land because there are more developments over the years. Communities have been destroying because everybody's just fighting over money, right? So nobody's really looking out for each other. Everybody's in a competition. If you could shelter yourself, if you could feed yourself, if you could trade with people who you really trust, have a community, so the economy would crash. And they keep making sure that you don't go towards that route. You don't have an option. Most people don't even have an option to leave what they're doing. True freedom is not ever needing money. And the system does not allow that. You will always need money as long as you're in the system. You weren't born to be a slave in this system.
Hey, who you calling a slave, boy? Got a problem?
The real step towards freedom is understanding money is not the goal, escaping the game is. You will never win playing by their rules. The only way to make sure is that you can escape this is entirely leaving the system. And we provide a solution for that. We are making a community where you can join us, be part of the community, and live like us. There's no real money thing going on, and it's just whoever can do whatever.